MB Enclosures has his own YouTube channel, and this guy is an animal when it comes to designing boxes.
Unbelievable. I couldn't even believe that there was 2 8s in there.
This guy right here is doing something special.
I welcome y'all to MBE, what you about to see, box building in a different league. In this SQL scene, believe that money ain't a thing when it comes to its kings. Now that's fact, not fiction. Call 44694 48 then 18. Don't matter, you got 4 8s or 1 8 or anything between. He got what you need.
This is my crew. This is my gang. These are my kings.
What's up? MB has to let you know, as a company, and me as a spokesman, why we stand behind the 2508 as the best 8 on the market today. One reason that no one can ever take away from it is that this is one of 2 8s, only 2, that are completely made in the US of A. Well, I ain't gonna say completely, but over 50% of its parts, come from America. So that it is a true representation of the American idea of car audio, and it's globally responsible, if you want to say that. But I'm primarily concerned with this. It's American made. And I'm going to point it out to you. The surround, sourced from a supplier here in America. The dust cap, sourced from a supplier here in America. The cone, sourced from a supplier here in America. The coil, sourced from a supplier here in America. The spider, sourced from a supplier here in America. The direct leads, sourced from a supplier here in America. That's 6 items that I've given you. The only thing that's globally responsible is the basket and the motor. Those 2 items come from China. The motor mainly because you can't get magnetic slugs of this size and quantity in the US. China supplies the world with ferrite motors. So out of 8 components, 6 of them come strictly from America. So what does that mean? Well, let's look at the supplier for the surround. First, someone has to engineer it. That's 1. Then he's done. Now, someone has to get the materials to the company. So that's another company, wherever they buying the material from to make this surround, this foam surround. That's another company. But let's just look at the supplier. Someone has to bring it there. That's 1 person. Then someone has to manufacture it. That's 2. Then someone has to box it up for shipping to DD. That's 3. Then someone has to take it to DD. That's 4. Then someone has to put it on top of the cone in this basket. That's 5. And then someone has to take this fully complete item, box it up, and bring it to you, to ship it to you. That's 7. Then whatever agency they use, FedEx, UPS, that's 8. 8 people are employed just from this surround. But that's just 1 supplier. It's 6 different components that the same thing is going to apply because it's 6 different suppliers. The same person who does the surround is not doing the cone. It's not doing the dust cap. It's not doing the voice coil. It's not doing the spider. Man, 6 times 8, that's 48 people employed from the sale of 1 2508. Employed here in America. You know, This thing up here, this flag that God favored us that we be born under here. And then those of you who don't are American and all that great, then why are you still here? As of today, there is no international airport. Of the 8 ways you can fly into America, ain't none of them closed down. So if you don't like it, you can get and go. But this woofer here is made here, employing at least 48 Americans. That justifies the cost. Tip, so you can understand. $459 for this is standard configuration. You're employing 4 Americans, 48 Americans. Get to feed their family, go on vacation, send their kids to school. Whereas when you buy a Chinese-built subwoofer, you're employing them. It's not helping America's GDP. When you buy this subwoofer here, you're showing your patriotism. You're showing how much you believe in America and the American spirit. I know this from being on this side of the industry. I asked Josh, why you don't make that much money in comparison to the 608? You make far more money. The spider and the cone, those 2 parts there from the supplier here in America cost more than some of them Chinese subwoofers y'all love to cost, that y'all love to scream so much. You can look right at Alabama and find out that, yeah, you can buy that subwoofer for $30, $40, $30 to $45. Fact. The fact, the more you buy those Chinese subwoofers and they put their name on the dust cap, the cheaper the price is. And you're just employing someone in China. You're not helping your country at all. Just the cost of the cone and the spider is what it costs to make these subwoofers that y'all want me to put on the channel. And they only paid $35, $40 for it, but then they sell it you for $250, $300. And then them spiders that they custom tube spiders, don't be boo the fool. Look at that spider. You see that same spider on every other subwoofer using the same spider. Just because they made the surround a different color means nothing. Means nothing. It's completely made over there, not employing no American. Nowhere near 50. Nowhere near. So when you hear anyone talking about the cost of a 2508, first thing come to my mind is you just not American. You don't understand economics. So I asked Josh, why you didn't do like everybody else did? Just run to China and get it built cheaper to increase your profits. I wouldn't have full control over my product, was his response. And also, from the old school, I remember when everything was made here. I keep this. This is coming strictly from Joshua. He keeps this, even though it's far more profitable. He makes more money on a 608 than he does on this, because the 608 is made in China. Those are his high profitability products. His accountants asked him, why do you do this? Because I love cardio, was his response. And you can see this woofer influences everyone else. Even those ones y'all love to raise and name about. I know the cost of them drivers, about $35, $40. Total. Completed. Shit right here. And then they sell it to you for $300. $250. And then y'all turn around and say that is some new driver going to upseat the 2508? How? When you influenced by the 2508? How you going to do that? Explain that to me. No matter how good it is, you copy it. When you buy a 2508, you supporting the American economy. You employing Americans. That's why I don't like people to refer to me as the basehead. Because see, a basehead is like another way. What they saying, crackhead. I'm not a basehead. I'm an informed consumer. I know what's going on. I'm not an idiot just like playing music loud. That's easy. I know what I'm doing. I know why I'm doing it. Just because you come out with something new and change the color on the dust cabinet, I'm not finna jump like you did something. Made the motor huge and big. So what? We gonna see what it do. But by no means are you gonna unseat this boy here. When I look at my son, I'm happy that I support DD. It's investing in his future. Because I'm investing in America. I had to throw this out there, and I know a lot of people are not going to like it. Just so what? I ain't here to be liked. I'm here to give you the truth. I'm here to give you the truth. When you see a 2508, you can't afford one, it's cool. You can't knock it. You can't knock it. It'd be very unpatriotic of you. It'd be very foolish of you not to support the economy that you make your living in. You are going to work tomorrow in America, aren't you? Fat not fiction. Just some little things I wanted to point out about this driver. And still, even with all that being said, he ain't bowing down to nobody. He ain't bowing down to no one. Why over there shaking their head? Yeah, true American spirit. Oklahoma City. The king of them all. Period. Let me stop it. Oh, baby, go and hit the button. I had to let y'all know that when you hate on this boy here, man, you shooting yourself in the foot. You shooting yourself in the foot. You know why y'all always comparing every subwoofer to this boy? Because you know he the one. Or come be talking about what this subwoofer is made in America too. It's assembled in America from Chinese parts. Ain't nothing made here. The cone made over there, the surround made over there, they come over in there made in America. Made in America from everything that you bought from China. Fat not fiction.
They not like us.
They not like us. Boom. That's it.